So before we get to the good stuff, I do want to cover the alien topic again. Aliens wrote the Bible to control humanity.
Right.
We have a timeline of events here that's and the timeline seems to be speeding up.
Look, at sometimes being merciful to somebody is actually bad for them.
I've been highlighting a lot of evil the past couple of years, and I came here to attempt to eviscerate and destroy. Do angels kill? I read somewhere that a single angel killed 180,000 in one day.
Yes, there has been some that my understanding is that's the part of the mechanism in the Old Testament.
Would God have made another race?
There's a lot of theological speculation by certain theologians throughout history that originally Adam and Eve had the power of telekinesis. If you actually look at the actual evidence for the possibility of them living in other locations, then you have to address questions like, is evolution even possible? Is it scientifically possible, which is very problematic. Theologically and philosophically, there's all sorts of problems with it. The evolution question is obviously a whole kind of an interview on its own, but that's one of the questions that has to actually be answered first. This is why sometimes people will come to me, like normal heterosexual men will come to me and they'll say, I had this bizarre experience where I was in this situation and I had this thought of pedophilia and I had this kind of like inclination of the goods. I said, well, that's not your junk.
I know a couple guys like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking of a particular bishop in his interview with Ben Shapiro. I'm like, man, that was a missed opportunity because he really could have set the record straight on a few things. One time I got pretty schnockered. I mean, I was on the verge of blacking out, got in my truck, started driving home. I am just going to plow into the back of this guy's truck, right? All of a sudden, the wheel just goes, whoom. I go right between these posts. The next thing you know, the car starts up, turns, and then goes all the way to their house, shuts off. The next thing I remember is pulling into my house. I'm convinced that was my guardian angel because there's no way. I literally blacked out for that whole distance. The point being is that I think that was my guardian angel. And there's not just our own personal guardian angels. There's guardian angels of families, towns, countries, corporations of a certain size, major corporations.
Do you think this is just going to continue to get worse?
I do.
I will never put my hope or faith in another man.
Yeah.
Ever again.
That's right, yeah.